Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I'm about to watch Andor Season 1, Episode 7, streaming now on Disney+. And what a hell of a series, y'all. I get so anxious and so stressed, but it's done so well that I'm really enjoying myself. It's been crazy pants. And there were two things specifically about that last episode that stuck out to me in different ways. First one is the very, very, very end scene with Luthen. He's in his shop. All he hears is, oh, there's an attack on Aldhani from some rebels. That's basically all he heard. He goes into his back room and he starts laughing and like raising his arms as if in triumph. Why? He has no clue what happened. All he hears is rebels attack Aldhani. He doesn't know if they were successful. He doesn't know if they even got through the front door, if they got out the door, who survived, who didn't, are they captured? Nothing. He just hears rebels attack on Aldhani, and that's it, because the mission itself, I don't think was as successful. They got some money, not nearly enough of the money, some. Most all of them have died except for 3 of them. There's a lot of witnesses. There's a whole crap ton of witnesses. What did this do? Is this just a spark? Is that what all he wanted was just a spark that somebody is going against the Empire and hope that that's enough to catch fire? I don't know. So that was a scene that made me go, what? The other thing I found, which is actually just more fascinating, and how it is with people and how they identify. Because as I always say, when you're watching shows, you're bringing with it your own life experiences, your opinions, that's been based on everything that has come at you throughout your life. So you might react to something differently than other people. And that was readily apparent as I was watching other people react to Andor at the scene near the end. Cassian and Skeen are waiting outside. Vel's inside trying to get Nimic saved, and Skeen proposes that him and Cassian take the money and run and split it. And what I found fascinating was the number of people who thought that Skeen might be testing Cassian. Oh, this is a test. He's gonna see if he takes the deal or not, to see if he's true or if he's really in with the cause. And then Cassian immediately shoots him and kills him. And I was with Cassie on that because I had no idea. For me, no, Skeen was not testing Cassian. I immediately went, oh, this guy is skeevy. He's skeevy. He's trying to take the money and he cannot be trusted. Must eliminate him immediately. That's where my point of view came from. So I found it very interesting to see, how do you trust? Do you trust a lot? Go, oh, he's testing him. Or do you not trust at all and eliminate an immediate threat? I found that fascinating, just across the board. These things you come across that are not expected. But here we go, ready to start another 3-story arc. Who's gonna show up? Who's gonna die? I don't know, but I'm ready to find out. And I'm so glad that you are with me. So let's get cozy, comfy, because it's getting cold now down in the basement. Got my liquid. I have all of you. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's get to it. So Karn's still sitting in his room. Huh.
Is that what you're wearing?
It's a brown suit.
It's your interview. The collar. You've had it raised.
I had it tailored.
Everything says something, Cyril. I've tried to make you understand that. You resisted.
Maybe he should go into business for himself as a tailor or a suit maker.
The criminals responsible for last night's atrocity on Aldhani think they've taken the Empire by surprise. Be here this morning and know that the only question we need to answer is how tight to close our fist.
On who? Who are they going to retaliate against? The Aldhani people or someone else?
The following measures will be adopted empire-wide as of today. A tribute tax equal to 5 times the amount stolen from. The use of any local custom, festival, will trigger permanent revocation.
They're dropping the hammer.
No one in this room should have trouble accessing army or naval resources in future.
We will be invoking the Public Order Resentencing Directive later today.
Okay, all you Star Wars people, is that something that has rippling effects forever?
134 Al-Nadi residents have been taken into
Oh,
custody
no.
on the suspicion of abetting the terrorists.
The garrison, Aldani.
Oh, is it true? Claire was just...
I've been worried you might do something like this.
How I wish I had.
Oh, he's not even sharing it with Mon Mothma.
Really?
Turning back will be impossible. You knew where this was going. You've always known. Has anyone ever made a weapon that wasn't used?
Palpatine won't hesitate now.
Exactly.
We need them to overreact.
You can't be serious.
The Empire has been choking us so slowly we're starting not to notice. The time has come to force their hand.
People will suffer.
And they'll revolt.
That's the plan.
There are no small jobs at the Bureau of Standards.
Bureau of Standards, this sounds right up Karn's alley.
I was punished for trying to uphold the law. Do my job, maintain public safety.
That's not what happened, Pumpkin.
I fully intend to clear my name and have my record expunged.
She has a very purposeful gait. Nothing suspicious about it at all.
I want a record of all missing avionics, comm, navigation, and targeting equipment.
For which star system?
All star systems.
All of them. Ooh, that's no TIE fighter. Did it need to bust the planet?
Where is he? I shouldn't even be here. You heard from Cinta? She's doing what she was told.
Is that the girl from Luthen's shop, just with a different hairstyle, and that's why I'm not recognizing her?
We have a loose end. Cassian Andor. You need to find him. You mean kill him? This is what revolution looks like, Val.
He did go home. I wasn't so sure. I wouldn't stay home, though, Cass.
Cassian!
Just announce his name. Louder, little droid.
Ferrix is under Imperial authority. You shouldn't be here.
Someone turned me in.
Tim.
What?
No point in stewing over it. He's dead now. The corpus killed him when they were coming after you.
How do you know all this?
Not everyone knows it. The Imperials are here to stay. They're not going away this time.
We won't have to worry about that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We're getting out of here. We're leaving.
To go where?
He's gonna try stuff.
When do we go?
We go tonight.
Tonight?
Get out of the cold and damp. Find somewhere warm and easy.
I don't think there's anywhere warm and easy in all of the Empire.
There's such a lot to take in.
No one knows I'm here.
Yet.
You get a rest. I'll check up on Biggs. And we'll pull out first thing in the morning.
Don't go running around town. Don't go running around town. Text her. They got texting, right? Something.
You've become all this all these years. We're both a long way from where we started.
Can I trust you, Jay? Share some truth with you?
No.
I want to tell you something only 3 people in the galaxy know about.
And everybody who may be listening close by.
And I'm hoping I can trust you.
Is this personal or political?
Political?
Then I'd suggest...
He looks so suspicious.
I've done more than grow weary of the Empire. I'm not sure you're aware how far afield some of us have taken our political allegiances these days.
The Mon Mothma people think they know. It's a lie. It's a projection. It's a front.
Was anyone else unnerved about how she's conducting this conversation?
I need to access my family accounts. Until recently, I was able to dip in and out of my family fortune without concern. I need help.
Raising money for what?
I'm forming a Chandrilan charitable outreach program. I'll ask you to be chairman. It will appear to be another of my benevolent and useless irritations.
doesn't do shave and a haircut?
Hey.
What are you doing here?
We are all asking that question.
You can't be here, Cass.
Troopers won't catch me. Not here.
They won't have to. He'll be turned in. People blame you for what happened.
12,000 credits. It's everything I owe.
Just tucked in his boot.
Nurchi Brazo.
Oh. So if the whole town blames him for what happened, yeah, he better get out of there. Right down the middle of the street. Right down the middle of the street. This is terrible. Oh no. They're right behind the corner.
This is not our fight, Cass. They won't be here long. They're just gonna raise their silly flag and fly away.
Oh, is this when Clem dies?
Stay here.
Hey, guys, calm down. You're only making things. Turn! Ready!
What? What?
You haven't done much packing.
She's not going.
I'm staying.
What's left to keep you here?
The rebellion.
What?
Huh?
For 13 years, every time I walk down Rick's Road, I turn off before I get to the square, so I don't have to think about Clem hanging there. I heard about this attack at Aldani. Have you heard about this? I heard that. I put on my best coat, and I walked across the square with a smile on my face. If there are heroes brave enough to take on a whole Imperial garrison...
Oh, he was going to take them on.
Get out here. Take all the money you found and go and find some peace.
I won't have peace. I'll be worried about you all the time.
That's just love.
And what about the hunt for his sister?
You can't stay, and I can't go.
Can I speak now?
No! Tell me you understand.
I don't.
You will. You'll see.
Read Nemec's manifesto. Maybe you'll get some insight.
And just one more thing. Just stop searching for your sister. There were no survivors on Canary.
You cannot go walking around during the daylight. These choices these people are making are killing me.
I wish to lodge a charge against a fellow supervisor. I believe our sector protocol is being violated by Supervisor Miro. That you found a way to access our sector data without ever filing a request.
I used the Imperial Emergency Act in the wake of Aldani to gather data across multiple sectors without official sanction, but that is the wrong question.
You think the relevance of my work has been supplanted?
Systems either change or die.
Change! Change!
Imagine if everyone in this room played as loose with the rules as you.
An excellent suggestion, Blevin. I'm wondering where we'd be right now if everyone here showed the same endeavor as Supervisor Miro.
Ooh.
For the moment, I'm reassigning the Morlana sector to Supervisor Miro. Ferrix is of great interest to her and has clearly become a distraction for you. Thank you all for the lively session. Dedra, if you'd walk with me a moment. Well played.
Thank you, sir.
Watch your back.
Mm-hmm. This looks like an interesting place.
Cave. The cave.
I'll be out in a minute.
Wait, what was the time jump? What was the time jump?
I'm gonna take a walk.
Well, we need stuff.
This is where he wanted to take Marva. This looks like Solar Speed. Step aside.
What do you think you're doing? You keep looking around.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
You look like you're sweating.
Well, it's hot.
Or you've been running.
I can wait for you here if you want.
Rest ears.
What?
You heard me.
Wait, no.
That right. That window is shut. Calm down, sir. Droid assistance, please.
Dude, this trooper needs to be kicked in the nuts.
He meant watch. No, he means watch.
I'm walking an unleashed massive animal fouling.
Jeez.
Charges? Civil disruption, anti-imperial speech, fleeing the scene of anti-imperial activity, attempted damage to imperial property.
I'm sorry, there's something wrong.
I wouldn't. We got enough trouble without a resisting judgment charge. 6 years.
What?
6 years?
I'm just a tourist!
Next!
Wait!
Oh no. Oh my god. Just no. All levels of no. That's where we ended. How rage-inducing. That was an interesting episode, but not my favorite because it was rubbing me the wrong way, and I think that was on purpose. Because we didn't progress really anything. We were kind of winding back, but we're not supposed to wind back. So Cassian did this thing, life-changing. Came back, and it was as if he wanted to forget it all happened. Just take Marva, go, retire somewhere. In theory, great. But it wasn't ever going to happen. He is on the run the rest of his life. And then we have the Empire who's doing the overreacting, because that's what they do, right? They overreact and are going to put the squeeze on the people, thinking they're going to crush them. But what Luthen is counting on is that it entices them to rebel so they're no longer crushed. But that's painful. That is a painful, terrible process. So because we know that's a painful, terrible process, we are already viscerally going, no. Mon Mothma hasn't really moved a step. She's kind of taken, she had a forward with her friend that she had in mind. She has now met that, but it hasn't progressed that much, just a teeny bit. So again, we have a, and then we have this clear injustice to Cassian at the end to just really stick it to your side. So yeah, the whole episode, I'm just, and I'm afraid going forward, I'm gonna be the whole time because we know it's not gonna get easy. This is just the beginning of the rebellion. They may have some victories, but I don't think they have as many victories as they do losses. You have to have some victories, otherwise why do you keep going? Will we be able to enjoy those victories? I don't know. So it's some very interesting story questions. What I find, it's just that how you as a consumer take in that content. Do you like being uncomfortable? Do you feel his injustice, or you just watch injustice and there's a wall between you and him? Does it make you ragey? Does it make you ragey enough that you don't want to watch anymore? That's like, oh, I'm so irritated that I'm like, ooh, I need to go watch like Great British Menu or some home show and get away from the, am I making any sense? But there we have it. Yeah, episode 7 of Andor. Thank you so much for joining me. How did this episode leave you feeling? Are you like intrigued what's going to happen, or are you annoyed? I'd be interested in finding out. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Body's limber. You never know when you need to run from droids. And then come back and see me. So until next time, y'all.